All right. So now we come to the rise of evil. Yes, I know that is a Sabaton song. I know that that's a Sabaton song, Rise of Evil. If you know Sabaton, go check it out. It's a nice song for what happened so tragically back then. Anyway, 1933, Hindenburg died, and Adolf Hitler was the new head of the German government. He destroyed the Weimar Republic and remade it into the Third Reich. And in his speech, he did not say anything about Hindenburg's death. And in some speeches, he even went to say that Hindenburg was the bad guy. To say that it's his fault everything happened to Germany. And then he proceeded, and by 1935, all violent resistance against the Third Reich was destroyed. Crushed by Hitler's right-hand man, Heinrich Himmler, and the SS, or those who just simply didn't care anymore. They had seen what Hitler could do, and they did not want to challenge him. And in 1936, he makes an alliance with Benito Mussolini. And in 1937, the Pope attempts to kill Hitler. It doesn't work. And this leads to a falling out between the Pope and Mussolini, and Vatican City becomes entirely independent from Italy, which does not go over well with the King of Italy, who screams his head off at Mussolini because he kind of wanted to keep the Vatican. Because having the Pope in Italy shows in a way that Italy is one of the holiest nations on earth. And after making it independent, he fears that his nation will be seen as unholy. So he screams his head off in anger at Mussolini. Just picture that now, can't you? So, of course, and two things happened in 1938. First, Tojo and Hirohito welcome Hitler into the Emperor's Palace of Japan. And Hitler forms an alliance with Tojo, and through Tojo, with Hirohito. And thus, and the second thing, the final solution to the Jewish question. Hitler's plan to deport all the Jews in Germany. Then he realized, wait, there's too many of these people, I can't deport them. And he only deported them as a show, to show that, he wanted to show, I hate these people, but I can't kill them. But then he decided to do what he really wanted to do with them. If he just up and killed them all, he feared the German people would lose faith in him. So when he realized, no, I can't deport all of them, they're already in their home country, and besides, there's too many of them, he decided to do what he really wanted to do with them. And in early 1939, and what was this called again? The final solution. Step 1 of the Holocaust. Which, yes, is also a Sabaton song. The final solution was both a historical event and a Sabaton song. Look, if you know Sabaton, you know what they are. If not, I'll explain it in the next video. Eventually, in 1939, a secret meeting is placed. A meeting between the dictator of the Soviet Union, Joseph Stalin, and the dictator of the Third Reich, Adolf Hitler. The two shake hands and make a secret peace pact that remains secret until French spies report it. Report it to Churchill. What are the French working for Churchill for? Well, despite stereotypes which say France and England hate each other, they're actually very close allies and have been since the beginning. Granted, there's been a war or two between them as history has gone on, but they're still very close allies. They kind of need each other to get along in Europe. And the secret peace pact is made between Hitler and Stalin. The pact says the 6 countries of the Soviet Union, of which none shall attack Germany for 10 years, and Germany shall attack none of the 6 countries of the Soviet Union for the same 10 years, and each nation gets its fair share of Poland. And in 1939, and on September 1st, 1939, the greatest conflict in man's history begins.